Alright guys, welcome to the first episode of Full Throttle. Full Throttle is a point-and-click adventure game by LucasArts, released in 1995, the same year as Dark Forces by the same company. The remastered version came out in 2017, that's what we're playing here. Let's go ahead and start a new game.
Whenever I smell asphalt, I think of Marine. That's the last sensation I had before I blacked out. The thick smell of asphalt. And the first thing I saw when I woke up was her face. She said she'd fix my bike. Free. No strings attached. I should have known then that things are never that simple. Yeah, when I think of Marine, I think of two things. Asphalt and trouble.
Rip Burger, you're dumber than dirt.
Oh, Mr. Corley, if you'd only listen to my plan, my vision.
I know your plan, Rip Burger. You're waiting for me to die so you can take over my company.
Oh, sir, that's horrible. I am not waiting for you to die.
You know I've never liked you, Rip. But you have business know-how and killer instincts that I respect.
Why, thank you, sir.
But this latest idea of yours, riding up to our shareholders' meeting with a gang of bikers? Who do you think you're fooling?
The shareholders, sir. It's good PR to be seen hobnobbing with real Corley Motors customers.
What do you know about our customers, Adrian? You've never even been on a bike.
Well, you know I'd be on one right now, sir, if it weren't for my destabilizing inner ear condition.
Ah, your ears are fine. It's what's between them that scares me. Now there goes some boys I could ride with. Step on it. Let's find out who they are.
December 61, my dad wages line. Still on that salary, we are for pussy time. Right now, if you track on that dirty sing well, you need a run locks for a bed in a trickle town. Is this the legacy or too much for two few that I see? The kind of legacy that's tossing some good men to their knees. The great society's blind company. Sit there and fake it now, at least it got that right. With all those corners cut, the cracks go wide and near. I heard some cats saying, but where it's gone and clear. Who goes there next? I don't know. I don't know nothing anymore. Tomorrow's legacy that's playing instead with the dream.
Hey, Ben. You know, Ben, we're broke.
Yeah,
And if some cash doesn't come our way soon, we're in big trouble.
relax. I have a feeling something's coming our way. Something big.
You better stay out here, Rip. This place is bikers only. All right. Who's the guy that drove over my car?
What could possibly be taking so long?
Maybe old man Corley got himself in trouble.
Yeah, maybe they took the old guy out back and worked him over with a 2x4.
An appealing notion, but improbable. More likely he's boring them to death with some tale of the glory days.
But Malcolm, isn't that illegal?
Not back then, it wasn't.
So who do you ride with these days?
He rides with me. Although I'm sure he'd much rather be riding with your little club.
I told you to wait out in the limo, Ripburger.
I thought you might like some help with your sales pitch, sir.
Sales pitch?
Yes, we have come here today to offer you and your men employment. Mr. Corley requires an escort to the annual Corley Motors shareholders meeting.
Does this look like an escort service to you?
You would be well compensated for your time, of course.
Not interested.
It's fairly obvious that you could use the money.
Listen, I said we're not for rent. The polecats are not goons for hire.
Not even if it were Malcolm Corley's dying wish?
Ripburger, that does it. I'm gonna...
Hold on there, Malcolm. If you don't mind, I'd like to step outside with Mr. Ripburger for a little chat.
Excellent idea. And the doctor says he only has a few months to live.
That's bad news for all of us. He's not just a nice guy. He's also the last motorcycle maker in the country. What happens to Corley Motors if he dies?
Don't worry. I have a plan. And if you come to the shareholders meeting with us, you'll find out what it is.
No dice, Ripburger. The polecats are not thugs for rent. If you want to buy muscle, you should go find the Rottweilers.
The old man says it's the polecats or nothing.
Then I guess it'll have to be nothing.
And that's your last word?
That's it.
Well, I'd like to make you just one final offer. Bolus, take this coat and go get his motorcycle. We'll have to tie up this little 200-pound loose end. It will need to look like an accident.
That stuffed shirt actually thinks I'll leave him in control of Corley Motors when I go. Boy, is he in for a surprise.
Hey, where's Ben going?
Your colleague has decided to accept our generous offer after all. As a matter of fact, he's gone on ahead to scout out the route.
He did?
Well then, let's roll 'em, boys. Yahoo! Corville, here we come.
Alright. So start the game, we gotta punch our way out of the dumpster. This is possibly my favorite line in all of video game history.
I'm not putting my lips on that. I'm not putting my lips on that.
Alright, so remember how they stole our jacket? Well, we're still wearing it, so... So Full Throttle is one of my favorite games of all time. It's point and click adventure. As you see, you point and click where you want to go. At the time that this came out, there were two big point and click games, companies making point and click games. There was LucasArts and Sierra. I was always more of a Sierra fan, but LucasArts put out some really good gems too, and this is, like I said, this is one of my favorites.
I'm not putting my lips on that.
Okay, so full disclosure, I played through this game once when the remake first came out a few years ago. I played through the old version several times. I still have the old DOS version on CD-ROM actually in my collection, but I missed just 5 achievements on my first playthrough, so I'm trying to get them all in this one, in our playthrough. And one of the achievements I missed is to make him say, "I'm not putting my lips on that," to 10 different objects. So I'm up to 3 now. And they stole our
Some
keys.
Joker took my keys. I don't like that.
Okay, let me see if I remember how to do this so I can show you guys. You can actually revert back to the original 1995 graphics. Is it options? Yeah, see, right? Remastered controls now. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Nope, that wasn't it. There we go. This should be it. Yeah, see, this is how it originally looked in 1995. And, like, you can't... It was just a blur on the back. This was still considered really good graphics back then. But, like, you know, you can't read the back of his shirt or anything. This is what I remember it looking like when I played through. Anyways, I just thought that that was cool that they put that into the settings. Alright, let's go and see how now you can read Full Throttle Polecats. I wonder if I get it for this.
I'm not putting my lips on that.
Let me see if I can just get it right here, right now.
I'm not putting my lips on that.
Okay, that's all I can do right here.
Open up.
No, if that doesn't work, we kick.
I fixed your door. It was sticky.
Look, I don't want no trouble. Just leave me out of this mess.
Looks like you're out of customers.
Yeah, your gang took off with those well-dressed gentlemen. So what'll it be, Mac?
Where'd everybody head off to?
What am I, the cruise director? Maybe they're up on the Lido deck.
I think you're in on this whole bum deal.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do about it? What do you have?
I want to know who knocked me out.
Maybe you just passed out. You should learn to handle your liquor.
You can use the eyes to look at
I've
stuff.
never liked nose rings.
Me neither, but someone dared me.
Good thing that's a badger.
Why?
'Cause if that were a dead polecat, I'd have to trash the place. Good thing that's a badger.
Ah, that's not what I meant. Neither
'Cause
was
if
that.
were a dead polecat, I'd have to trash
I
the
meant to do
place.
this.
It's beyond mouth to mouth.
Dang. Antlers?
I'm not putting my lips on that. Those might look good mounted on my handlebars. Nah. What's this?
It's a big blobby gray shape. I was taking an art class.
I'm not putting my lips on that.
I should be close now.
I'm not putting my lips on that. I'm not putting my lips on that.
Hey, I got it!
I'm not putting my lips on that.
Alright, now we can move on with our life.
You know what might look better on your nose?
What?
The bar. Now don't mess around with me.
All right, all right. I got your keys, but I don't know nothing. They had guns. They told me to stall you as long as possible.
Why?
I don't know. I I overheard them say something about an ambush up the road.
What else?
Nothing. Look, man, here are your keys, all right? Oh, someone did say something about killing you and making it look like an accident.
They didn't do too good of a job there. But why ambush the polecats? I'd better get moving.
One of the things I've always liked about these adventure games, the adventure genre, which is kind of starting to make a little bit of a comeback. And it's very story heavy, kind of like RPGs. I originally played this as the shareware. I had this and the Dark Forces shareware on the same disc. The shareware for this was kind of weird because, like, there's no real first level, unlike in, like, Dark Forces or Doom. So it was kind of jumbled cut here and there amongst the story. It was kind of
When
interesting.
I'm on the road, I'm indestructible. No one can stop me. But they try.
Hey, ain't you the #1 polecat honcho?
Yeah, and you're in my way.
Well, get used to it, bud. When the rock wheelers hit the road, we own it.
Look, I'm serious. Someone's ambushing the polecats.
Someone's ambushing the polecats? Oh, heavens! Whatever will we do?
That does it.
Come on, kitty! Let's get down!
Now we gotta fight this dude on the bike. Got him. It's pretty impressive. And that's a good place to stop right here. Hope you guys enjoyed this. This is one of my favorite games, like I said, and hopefully we'll see you in a couple days for Full Throttle Part 2.